Welcome back to my caliente kitchen today, and thank you again for being here. Today I do have a really caliente recipe for you, very delicious. I've been getting a lot of questions about, Manuel, what can I eat aside from boring chicken breast, because I'm up to here. Well, chicken breast in reality has less calories, less fat, and it's great because it helps you with controlling those calories. But yes, you're right. Boiling it and baking it and grilling it and drying it is boring. So here I have a recipe that is fairly quickly to make, that is quite delicious, and I use lots of veggies. So are you ready to start? Let's get cooking, of course. So for this case, I'm using an Instant Pot. Now, why I like the Instant Pot? Because it can be done, this recipe can be done in 8 minutes. Yes, you heard right. 8 minutes, you have an amazing recipe. And I'll give you an alternative in a second as well. So I'm gonna set up here the sauteed setting where in my Instant Pot, actually, I can saute things. I like to saute onion and garlic first because it caramelizes the flavors and the taste actually will improve. So if your Instant Pot has the setting, saute garlic and onion first. There we go. And I'm actually going to also saute with it the carrots. And that's okay. We can add the carrots in there. I'm gonna now make this here like that. All right, so you want to saute these for about 2 to 3 minutes. Now, I'm gonna give you the alternative way to making this recipe. By the way, I am making chicken breast with wine sauce, spinach, and mushrooms. It's quite delicious. All right, so we have about 2 to 3 minutes of sauteing, and I'm not gonna wait that long for this segment. We're gonna continue on with the ingredients here. Now, the next thing we wanna do is add the fluids. So here I have chicken broth. And the recipe card, I'm sure, is going to be showing anytime soon. Now I have wine. Now, if you have leftover wine from New Year's, then use that. I doubt if you do. So if not, just buy cheap wine, any dry wine or wine that is $3 bottle, any supermarket, that will do the trick. Do not commit the crime to buy expensive wine to cook with it, please. I'm sure you know that already. All right, and then here we have lemon juice. Again, the amounts are in the recipe card that we're gonna show you in a second. So then we stir this nicely. Now here's the thing about cooking with the Instant Pot. You have to be careful with the fluids, because if you add too much fluid, then what happens is that we are going to end up with soups, and we don't want soups, okay? So what we do is we want to make sure we put some flour or cornstarch, and it's important to do that. So let's see here. We're gonna put some flour in here. All right. We start sifting. Okay. All right. And then, if you can see here, it's a sort of like, the reason why I like to sift either flour or cornstarch is because then when it's done, it will be a thickened sauce. It will not be like soup. That's a trick I learned about cooking with an Instant Pot. All right. Then let's continue with ingredients. Then next, we have mushrooms. Now I love to add mushrooms to recipes because mushrooms brings the umami flavor, your fifth receptor. That receptor in your tongue, you have sweet, sour, salty. Well, the umami flavor detects amino acids, and that sort of enhances flavors in food. So we add some mushrooms. I always love to add mushrooms on my recipes, and there's another great way to add more veggies in your recipes as well. All right, we'll continue on. Spinach, and you can add as much spinach as you want. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna put that in here. Okay, and next I have basil. And then I have oregano. As you can see, these flavors are actually really good with wine, oregano, mushrooms. And then next, sea salt and black pepper to taste. You can add more or less depending on your taste, but the amounts that I have shown you on the screen are good, at least to me. They're very flavorful already, and you don't want to add too much salt anyway. All right, so now the last ingredient, of course, is the chicken breast. All right, so now we combine things well so that all the flavors evenly distribute. And as you can see, there's not a lot of fluid in here. And that, I have a reason for that. Again, we don't want to end up with soup. So we mixed everything really well. All right. And now I'm going to actually do manually. We're going to set up, I'm going to change this here so you can see manually. Manually, we do high pressure. Let me turn that off 1 second here. So we do manual for 8 minutes.